Nothing in this recording is intended as investment advice, and the people in this recording may hold positions in the companies they talk about. Do not make any investment based solely on a tip or recommendation. Please do your own research.
Hello, welcome to Zak's Traders Cafe. Today I'm joined by Greg Martyr, who's Executive Chairman at Capital Metals. How's your day, Greg?
Excellent. Thanks, Zach. Good to speak. It's been a little while, but we've been in the trenches and it's taken a little bit longer to deliver what we like to have. But here we are. So you're very happy with the announcement last Friday.
Yeah, so actually, as you said, after quite a quiet period, there was a lot of a bit of a data dump on one day of strategic investment and project funding updates. What are the highlights for you of the announcement?
Well, what we've got now is we've got two horses in the race, and we've got a competitive process. It's with a timetable on it. Both parties, well, certainly the LB guys have done more DD. The Sheffield guys, their executive chairman we've known for a long time. He's known the project, and he's been there, and so he's pretty advanced on that front. So they've probably got more confirmatory DD to do. So certainly achievable within the 60 days. And I'd be more than happy to go with either party. Both parties know each other well. So they know, they obviously don't know all the competing terms, but it's a cooperative process, and we're keeping both parties very informed. So we would love to have moved quickly with LB and closed the deal based on the MOU earlier, but for whatever reason, things were just going a bit slower. So in the interest of all stakeholders, we said we just had to open up the process, and we kept LB informed of that. So and having Sheffield come in and take that 10% placement and then the option, I think everybody should look at that as a tick of credibility, and they're prepared to put their money where their mouth is, and from their perspective, it's quite a clever strategic move. I think they get their foot on it, and they get an option to come in and fund.
So you got the badge of approval after the hiccup in your jurisdiction, but isn't the company now in a much better place than it was in a way, but even before the hiccups started?
Yeah, I think so. We've got the full attention. There's been a massive change in all the management of the GSMB. Its minister now is the president himself, which is great for us. It just shows the attention that he's paying to it. And I've met all the key new people. Last time I was there, we had a meeting with about 15 of them, all the various stakeholders inside the GSMB. So they're pretty embarrassed actually about what happened. And they've said, we were treated atrociously just by a couple of individuals. And so they're now bending over backwards. But it's not just them. There's the whole Ministry for Investment Promotion, which runs the Board of Investment. They are really, really supporting us quite aggressively. And we need that support. And, we can just go to them and say, if anything's being held up, then they're out making phone calls and calling meetings. We're part of this now, part of what they call the IFC, the International the Investment Facilitation Centre, that meets every couple of weeks. So it's like a fast track process. So yeah, we probably wouldn't have had all this if we didn't go through the mess last year. But we're feeling pretty good about it.
So it's almost as if the attention that attracted to the company has worked in your favour.
It has, but look, we had to run two legal cases locally, and we had to run the threat of that international arbitration case. We know they took that very seriously, so they're not bending over backward just because we're being nice. We had to protect our interests, but that's pretty much finished, that process now, and we're just going through with the Coastal Conservation Department. We're hopefully about to get another mine permit. We'll provide a more fuller update on the activities that are going on this week. But drilling, we've been talking about this for a while. Drilling campaign starting in April. EIA for the southern half of the project is started. So yeah, we'll give an update on that by the end of the week. But obviously, key focus for me is getting LB or Sheffield across the line in the next 60 days.
And just to finish, the current situation with Capital Metals market cap around 11 million, I presume you would describe yourself as a world-class mineral sands asset, and presumably 11 million is not very much for that kind of company.
No, it was a bit of a lackluster response on Friday to the share price, I thought, because obviously when we got the licenses back, we traded above 5, and I think what we'll probably see now, and that's probably more a function of the market. I think everyone's now will be waiting to see us actually close the deal, and that's fair enough. But I think what you will see is you probably won't see many people selling. So I think people are now going to be saying, right, we're back on track, and they'll be hanging on to it. Not easy to pick up shares in volume, but it's well worth it. When we're as you said, 11 million pounds at the moment. So what's that, about $13 million in our EV, the NPV from the last PEA studies, 150 million to 235 million. So we are a massive discount on that. And of course, you trade at a discount to your NPV at this stage. But we will slowly catch up to that. I'm very confident of it.
We look forward to that. In the meantime, Greg Martyr, Executive Chairman at Capital Metals, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Zach, and thanks for your support again.